I'm gonna take my snail to the old town road. I'm gonna ride till I can't no more.
Welcome back, everyone, to the Frogs of Calamitous Intent, our Disney Plus live reaction to Amphibia. We are back in Amphibia. We've already had one episode there so far, and yeah, it hasn't gone so well. We met up with the rebellion, met up with Sasha, all the citizens of Wartwood, and we kind of seen how intense things are getting, but we know that they're just going to get worse from here, and we're going to find out in today's episode.
Sasha's Angels and Old Town Road.
So I'm guessing we're going to have a covert mission with Sasha and whoever else she decides to be her angels. I wonder if there's going to be a Charlie. Who would be Charlie? I guess Hop Hop?
Maybe One-Eyed Wally.
Oh, God.
Good morning, angels!
That would be funny. Yeah, so I'm guessing we might just deal with a few small missions at first before they finally get to the big mission of directly trying to infiltrate the palace. Because that's going to be the big one, the big reveal when they finally find out what happened to Marcy and what's become of her at this point. I'm just wondering if she herself's going to make any big moves yet. I know she's like the final boss or whatever, but I want to see if she makes any moves beforehand and makes herself known to everybody. Because right now I think the only ones who know are Andreas, Yunan, and Olivia, right?
Yeah.
We'll have to wait and see. All I know is that I'm eager to see what their next missions are and whether or not they botch them. Because they almost did spectacularly in the last one, thanks to Sprig and Ivy. But hopefully it won't be that level of cringe this time. So let's get started and see what happens when we continue to fight for the freedom of Amphibia and play. And a quick disclaimer, I'm still recovering from my nose surgery, so if I sound a little weird or I make any gross noises, I apologize. Still recovering, but doing my best to edit around that part. So, yeah. Just put up with it for now. Sorry. I'll never get over how buff he is.
Toady!
Listen up, soldiers. The Marauders have intercepted our latest shipment of weapons. A gang of dirty anarchist frogs who don't work for Andreas or the Rebellion. They hijack caravans, raid villages for scraps, and are basically a huge unwashed thorn in my side. Croker, you and your team come up with a battle strategy. Me and Anne are gonna go grab the gear.
Your spider gets a
All
helmet.
right, you miserable layabouts, listen up.
Hey, before we start, does anyone want a post-it note? Can't have a good meeting without post-it notes.
Okay, here's the plan.
Sticky
Lobo
note.
and Maddie, you're with me. Wally and Toady, you're on offense.
As much as I'd like to be on offense with Walliam, I'd be much more comfortable as the...
Look out! Again? Toady, this is our team's 6th mission, and all you ever want to do is organize the meetings and be the lookout.
It's what I'm good at. Direct physical confrontation, not so much.
Oh
my gosh, I blew up Maddie!
You wish. Sup?
Meh.
Listen, Toady, the world has changed, and we've had to change with it.
Ooh, nice.
Then again, I imagine for Croker, this is just appropriate.
Yeah.
She was an
I want that rubber duck.
duck of doom.
Whistle pusher you've always been?
It's so goofy.
Well, I think you're capable of so much more.
I mean, you say that, but...
The comfort zone.
It's definitely no longer.
It's quiet. Too quiet.
Who cares? Let's get our stuff and go.
Ooh, wow, stuff.
That's not suspicious.
Phew. That was close.
Oh no.
Where's everybody else?
Oh, shit.
The others got caught. We gotta get back down there. Absolutely not. What? Why not? We might just get captured ourselves. And the Resistance can't lose both its leaders. Then what do we do? Just wait. Kroger's team is pretty tough. There's a chance they'll escape on their own.
Like I said, wasn't she an assassin before?
What should we do till
Something like that. We don't really know what her backstory is. We just know there was somebody that wanted to kill her. Oh, this fucker.
Weren't you supposed to be a bird?
Not the Marauders?
Dang right I do.
You go better.
I've got a sweet tooth for anarchy. We're going to sell you sugar plums to Andreas's army. They pay extra for resistance frogs.
Like,
Good help, Andreas?
Look around, you toots. The whole world is insane. But that suits us, don't it, Brian?
I used to be a tax accountant. I drink the blood of my enemies for dessert for breakfast.
Turns out the end of the world is sweet.
Go to hell, Barry.
there are people that thrive in chaos.
Want a post-it note for their will? will.
Just really she's wearing iron spiked slippers.
You all get the stolen weapon. Then Wally blasts us an exit. Excuse me, youngster. I'm a little confused. Where am I?
Back off the bars, lady. You're in Marauder chair. Now, if I've been helpful to you, can you please...
That shit exists even in the apocalypse.
Come on, Toady. You can do this. Excuse me, sir, but I am going to ask you kindly to please stop what you are doing. Hey, that wasn't so hard.
Shut up, tadpole!
Ow.
Oh, that's no good.
Way to go, Toady.
On your left.
On your left.
We need a plan, and we need it now.
So what do we do?
I could craft dolls to curse the Marauders in a few hours. Or days.
What if we just did a bunch of push-ups and get the brain juices flowing?
I've got it. Just get me to the boom shrooms.
And then?
That's it. Just get me to the boom shrooms. What were we talking about again?
Ooh, what we have here?
Ooh. Not the post-it notes. Not his little bow tie.
Here.
Comfort zone gone.
He actually wrote what she said.
That is it.
Berserker Toady.
It's time for a change. Time for me to be
No, not again.
He's possessed.
Loggle. Let's put those muscles to good use. Start digging! Natty, you navigate us to the stolen weapon. Wally, when we get there, you will use a few bone shrooms to call the distraction so we can get away.
What about you?
Me, I'm the lookout.
Nah.
As in, look out for my fist! This all goes according to plan.
Yes, sir.
I like this new Toady.
Enough with the stopping.
I think this was just Jack McBride letting off years of steam.
Yeah. Like, I had enough of people's shit. Tramp has been a good influence on me.
Come on, it's go time.
Bring some pens and notepads!
She did it
Yep.
again.
Not again!
I just plucked myself. Doink.
I'll be taking this.
Oh!
Ow.
Whoa, Toady, where'd you get those moves? It's actually how I dress the mayor every morning.
Doink. Skiddish.
Wow, Toady, great work out there. Savage stuff.
Thanks, Commander.
Impressive, Toady. I always knew you had it in you.
Not me.
You kidding? I'm still in shock.
Wow, you were right. Looks like they could handle themselves. About what I said back there. It's okay, but believe me, I do care about these frogs. A lot. We've been through some serious stuff together when you were gone. But being in charge means making tough calls. And sometimes you have to stop and remember to have faith in the people around you. You taught me that. Thanks, Sash. Aw, man. They took all our stuff. Even our food.
This couldn't possibly get any worse. What are we gonna eat now?
Oh boy.
Holy.
Ah. Serves him right.
Yeah.
This is a fun little mission.
Yep.
I like how they're taking all these different characters and putting them together in these scenarios. And yeah, who knew Toady had it in him?
Yep.
Honestly, it's nice to see him functioning outside the mayor for once. Like, I know we got some of that with the band episode, but this, I think, was really needed.
This is finally like breaking him out of mindset he's been in for so long, showing what he can actually be capable of.
Yeah. Like when he's not being someone's slave, basically. Also figures there'd be groups of people that were like Mad Maxing it and just out for themselves instead of like picking a side. Just making things difficult for everybody.
We've been on a roll lately. Destroying factories, taking down marauders. But don't even think about celebrating.
This is the poster in the back.
A dent in Andres' armor. And if we don't act fast, he'll be ready to invade other worlds soon.
What
Boy.
Bagels Fridays and Mondays. Oh, you mean to defeat Andreas?
Oh, I almost forgot. What was about?
Aha!
We saw this old vase with amphibian writing on it.
Let's see. It says, "Seek the mother of Olms. She will guide you to your destiny."
Huh.
Cryptic.
Well, we found this message on Earth, so it must be important.
I'm sure if we find Mother Olm, she'll have all the answers.
No one's seen an Olm for decades.
Yeah, like down in England. The Olms that almost ate us in Corler's Pass.
Anyone know any friendlier, less murderous Olms? Murderous Olms it is.
Hey, that wasn't there before.
Wait.
Ugh, yikes. Go low, Joe. How do we get these Olms to come out?
I'm sure they'll find you.
Hey, cut it out. Yes, good. Whine louder.
What you did there, I see, Polly.
It's those squabbling frog siblings.
This time we're going to actually eat you. And your little friends, too.
Sure, go ahead and eat us. We'll just carve our way out of your stomachs.
Okay, go and take it.
Literally.
Do you guys know the Mother of Olms?
How do you know about Mother Olm?
You dum-dum. Now they know we know her.
Hey, guys,
It would have been obvious.
Mother Olm is the oldest, wisest Olm in the world.
She lives in our homeland, the subterranean city of Proteus.
can you take us there?
Olms are famously suspicious of outsiders. They'd never let you inside.
Plus, we're sort of banished.
What? Why? One time we were on night watch and, well, we started arguing.
Because we were distracted, a swarm of troglodytes snuck past us and nearly destroyed Proteus.
Not our finest.
Big shock.
Wait, they threw you out after one mistake? That's totally not fair. Everyone deserves a second chance.
Aw.
Well, the fate of Amphibia may rest on us finding the Mother of Olms. If you take us to Proteus, you'd have a hand in saving the world. Then the Olms would have to take you back, right?
I suppose.
No, probably not.
But we don't have anything better to do, so...
That's the spirit.
We're bored enough. Why not?
Whoa, what are these?
It's how we communicate.
Cool. What does it say?
Steve's, check.
Come on, we're almost there.
I thought they were blind.
Proteus.
That's what I thought too.
Dirty. So they're the exception.
Nice. And what are you two doing here? You're exiled.
Aricia?
She presides over Proteus.
Is she a warm, sweet-natured Olm who will help us any way she can?
You're about to find out. Now move.
Frank, what did you do?
Yeah.
It wasn't him. Mysterious earthquakes have been wreaking havoc on the city for weeks. Water is being
Well, the
diverted.
drill,
Tunnels
obviously.
have become blocked. Sunlight has even seeped in.
Sunlight? No.
Have you gone out to investigate the cause? Or ask the surface dwellers for help?
We can't go above ground, we'll burn alive. Plus, we don't associate with your kind if we can help it.
Indeed. Insularity is how we all survive. Mother Olm, how do you know? You two, I should have known you were involved. For bringing outsiders here, you shall be punished severely.
You should be thanking them. King Andreas is going to destroy Amphibia if we don't join together and stop him.
That's none of our concern.
Actually, it is.
Thrive down here as we always have, by keeping our snouts out of other species' business.
Yeah, until they bust through your ceiling and burn you all to death.
Yep.
With that giant drill we saw, Andreas must be mining for something.
Got to be iron ore. Proteus is built on a huge deposit of it.
Iron says play.
A giant drill. War machines. Preposterous. These natural tremors are nothing more than common earthquakes.
Makes sense to me.
Hey.
The sunlight, how do you explain that?
Silence! No second chances. This is the Olm way.
This is the old way.
This is the only.
Stay out.
The drill! It must be getting close to the city. We have to do something.
Come on, I know a shortcut to the surface.
Ow.
You didn't say the shortcut was full of stank beetles.
Ugh.
Don't worry, you'll stop spelling in 5 days. Years.
Oh, jeez.
Reaching Proteus in 10, 9.
This thing's on autopilot. Everyone try to find a way to shut it down.
Push all the buttons.
Button mashing.
Oh, crud! It needs a password. Any guesses? Try 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Genius. It's the same combination as on my luggage.
We're out of time.
It sounds like they're in trouble. We can't just sit here.
Finally, something we agree on. Come on.
Ooh.
Proteus!
Ooh.
Lysol! Angwin! What are you doing?
What we have to. Angwin, you ready?
Ready!
Oh, shoot.
Hold fast, driver!
You do
That's
it.
gotta hurt.
Everyone okay? Lysol, Angwin? Oh no. Guys, are you okay? I can't believe you dove into the drill like that.
It was the only way to save the city.
Plantars will always be a home, even if we don't live in it.
It's gonna be real hard to deny the existence of that drill now.
This doesn't prove anything. What? How do I know you didn't fake this?
Look,
Climate
Lysol
change
and
deniers.
Angwin, they nearly killed themselves to protect you and your dumb city.
Did they? Maybe they injured themselves on purpose to make it look like they protected us.
Oh, for crying out loud.
Anti-maskers.
You two, get these outsiders out of our city.
You are the biggest moron I have ever met.
Can't say moron on TV.
Excuse me?
Whoa, Sash, I don't think that's a good idea. I don't care anymore, Anne. Lysol and Angwin bent over backwards to prove they deserved a second chance. But this snooty despot and her crummy town aren't worth it.
You dare insult Alicia, the guardian of Proteus, who has ruled over the city for thousands of years?
Thousands of years.
Impressive. You've all got guts, especially the fur-clad one. I haven't been yelled at like that for about 500 years. It kind of shook me up. I don't know what's going on topside, but maybe it's better to be safe than sorry. You shall meet Mother Olm.
Hang on, what about Lysol and Angwin?
Ugh, fine. They shall be granted access to the city. Yes, you won't be sorry. Under constant supervision. Oh, that's lame.
Thank you.
It's something.
Appreciate it.
Mother awaits.
Finally. Oh, come on! You're gonna tease us like that? God damn it. Well, at least we know what's gonna happen in the next episode. I never thought we'd get a redemption episode for the Olms of all characters. Oh my god. So I guess they're the exception with that they're conjoined and everyone else isn't.
Yeah, I guess so. And honestly, when you think about it, it makes total sense why they would be looked down upon, how easy it would be for them to mess something up,
Like-
bungling, blundering.
They're probably already like treading lightly because of what they are. So, of course, the first mistake, everyone just waiting to toss them out on their ass. Honestly, this feels like, I don't want to say cliche, but like how often have we seen it where they find out about an underground world, like of a different species, and they try to convince them of an outside threat, and they're just like, oh, not our problem, and they just try to deny it through and through.
I mean, they're literally blind.
Yeah.
It's like their only means is to sniff, so if they can't sniff a problem, apparently it doesn't exist.
I guess, and I mean, I know they technically can't smell the robots or whatever, but you think after a while they'd realize, hey, these aren't normal earthquakes, something is deliberately digging down toward us. I mean, they are underground creatures.
You also have to know when you start feeling the pain of the sunlight, you gotta know that something's wrong.
I think that would really get people's attention.
There is no war in Bossing Say.
I was kind of thinking of like Phantom Menace too, with the Gungans refusing to help out the surface dwellers because it's not their problem.
Yeah.
Until it became their problem. Same thing with Jar Jar, him being banished for making a stupid mistake. But then again, that was Jar Jar.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, he kind of helps them in the end, but still, we don't talk
The
about
bungling.
We don't talk about Jar Jar.
We don't talk about Jar Jar. No, no, no. We don't talk about Jar Jar. No, no, no.
Yeah, so this episode was alright. It was entertaining anyway. Like I said, it was nice to see that one group of Wartwood citizens working together to take back their stuff from the renegades. And seeing Toady just going full on ape shit. Actually, like, proving that he can do stuff on his own and not just be a slave to the mayor. And I was glad to see that they were finally following up on the clue about the mother of Olms. Because I've been wondering what exactly that has been alluding to. I had no idea for the longest time that those things were even called Olms. Like, if they were called that, I don't remember. I assume since they lived for thousands of years, they must have been around back when Andreas and his friends were in charge. They probably might even know what went down back then.
Probably.
They probably even remember before they inhabited Amphibia what it was like. I know they dwell below the surface, but you think they know some things. Maybe we'll finally get backstory. Lord knows we've been waiting on that.
Yep.
You think the Mother of Olms will actually be an Olm? I mean, I imagine it'll be a given, but I wonder if they're going to, like, switch it up. Maybe bait and switches or something.
Could be. Or could be she's very different from all the other Olms.
It's possible. I did say, like, I liked the growth in this for Sasha, showing how much she's learned and everything, just how much she deeply regrets betraying Anne and using everybody. Like, the fact that she stuck her neck out so much for those two really says something. I'm just a little worried now that her quest to redeem herself, she might go into self-sacrifice mode.
That is entirely possible, but I feel like Anne's gonna step in and stop her.
I mean, at this point, I don't want any harm to come to Sasha. I still don't like what she did up to this point, but she's actively learning, and she's proven she cares about Anne and the rest of Wortwood. So I do want things to genuinely get better for her.
This is redemption done right. It's not happened overnight. It's a process.
Yeah. There's a lot of both seeking out the forgiveness of others as well as forgiveness with yourself. That, I think, is the thing she really needs to do.
Absolutely.
So what are the next episodes?
Next we have Mother of Olms and Grimes' Pupil.
So, like I said, a direct follow-up to this episode. We meet the Mother of Olms, and we find out what happened back then with Andreas and what happened with his toad and frog friends. What happened to make the box go missing, maybe? Or something along that line. But we'll see more of this next time with the Mother of Olms. So until then, I'm Kat MacBerrie.
I'm Doug MacBerrie.
And there is no war in Wortwood. There is no war in Newtopia. There is no war in Amphibia. Just good things. And Toady's post-it notes. Comfort zone.
The Emperor would like to invite you to Lake Laogai.
Lake Laogai.